Hello Capricorn, this is Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa and this is your weekly tarot reading. So, I've got these. They're not tarot cards, they are oracle cards, but I'm going to find you two to start off with and see what's going on with you this week basically. Then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards, your tarot cards. Okay, right. Ooh, pay attention. Create space. Okay, so this week, pay attention. Something important coming up for you, I think. Something that's maybe in the outskirts of what's going on that you need to actually hone in on and pay attention to it. So whether it's a situation, whether it's somebody talking about something that's going to be relevant to you, or whether there's just going to be a sign that's coming your way that you're going to have to really hold on to that and use it moving forwards. There's something that you need to keep your eyes peeled for this week. Create space. It's been a bigger theme of this week for a lot of the readings. Creating space. So in order for us to create space, we need to release, we need to clear, don't we? So maybe this week is a week of clearing for you. I actually think this is very much about physical clearing for you. Rather than, a mental clearing. There's something, maybe it is that at home you're having a bit of or you need to have a clear out because you're moving. You need to move something physically out of your life. But to make space, we need to let things go. We need to release. So let's have a little bit of a look at the tarot, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you this week. See what's happening in your world. Right. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. So, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's starting to see things clearly. She's starting to find clarity. She's starting to have a little bit of a breakthrough in the way that she's thinking. So she's also using this knowledge, this newfound clarity, to help her to go in the direction that she needs to, helping her on the right path because of the knowledge. It can be quite transformational. Maybe it could shift the path that you're on this week, but there's some sort of breakthrough energy. We've got the Knight of Swords as well there to clarify her. Knight of Swords is actively seeking, it's actually moving forwards with this energy, actually looking for maybe some extra knowledge, some new information. So this week very much it feels like oh, there you go, pay attention. It's the pay attention card. Feels like a fact-finding mission, really. So, words are going to be important this week, I think, so you've really got to pay attention. The Nine of Pentacles, that everything's coming together, really starting to feel the benefits of all your hard work. So I think whatever it is that the message that you need to pay attention to, this clarity, this new information that's out there that I think you're actively looking for, it's going to get you on the right road. It's going to get you on the path that you want to be on in a material level, and you're going to really start feeling the benefits of all your hard work because of this clarity, this breakthrough energy, this need to search for knowledge. It's out there. You just need to keep your ears peeled, your eyes peeled, keep your ears open. And okay, Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, a very creative card actually. It's a very open-hearted card, very sweet energy. So whether this is someone in your life this week, and I actually feel like it is, a little bit of a dreamer, very sweet, Pisces type energy, because it is the card of Pisces, isn't it? We've got the Five of Wands there and the Four of Pentacles. So this person, I think, is, there's some sort of conflicting energy around this person. Whether this is somebody that could be a potential new love for you, or as a potential, you know, it doesn't have to be a lover, a person that's come into your life that, you know, you really like and you really have got a lot of time for, because, you know, I feel like actually they embody everything that you know you maybe want to be, or maybe everything that you like in a person. There's some conflicting energy around this person, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know why it is, but there's some conflict. I don't think you're having a conflict with them. I think there's conflicting maybe feelings, conflicting energy about having this person in your life. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. That's about holding on to something too tightly, maybe protecting yourself a little bit too much. Maybe this person reminds you of somebody that was in your life in the past, and it's making you feel a little bit out of sorts. I'm just drawn over here to the create space. With the create space, I feel like, you know, obviously there's release, and I feel like this is something that needs releasing, because you need to get past it, because this person isn't the same as the person that you knew before. It's not the same person, although it, you know, maybe they remind you of them. I'm going to leave that there. We've got the Justice card. It's about doing things the right way. It's about going, you know, keeping things in balance, about going right down the middle. So it could well be that you know, you've got a situation, a legal situation, a contract to sign, something that needs to really be done the right way, that you need to make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, and you need to be seen to be doing it, or we need to actually do it, if it's a contract, the absolute right way. I don't know, there's a temptation regarding something, maybe, I don't want to say legal, but maybe like, you know, like for the council or for something that you're tempted to not do it the correct way. But it's important that you do this week. We've got the Knight of Cups there, and the King of Cups. Okay, so whatever it is that you need to do the right way, I think there is some conflict there about that. And I think this is because it's related to you taking steps forward, moving towards your happiness, moving towards what it is you want. Maybe this energy is like sort of getting in the way from actually getting in the way of what you actually want to do. But it could also be for some of you that you know, you're actually getting what you've been wanting, things turning out right for you, and you know, you're freeing you up to then make moves towards what it is that you want. But there's definitely some sort of I do think it's related for most of you to something, like I say, maybe something for the council, or maybe a job application, or a legal thing. Something that we have to do right, and something that you're tempted to maybe tweak because it's getting in the way of what you want. King of Cups. King of Cups is very grounded. He's very grounded in reality. And I think maybe that's what you need to be. I think you need to be realistic, but also just move forwards, but doing it the right way. Doing it the right way this week. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's fated energy. So things go in the way that they're meant to. So things will work out the right way, the way that it's meant to, the fated way. So this is why you have to make sure that you do what you're doing is not going to get you into any trouble. That Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is about being in a high vibration. It's about attracting abundance towards you effortlessly. So I think you don't need to cut corners this week. You don't need to cut corners. You don't need to do things in a slightly underhand kind of way or a sneaky way, because it's going to work out the way that you want it to. I think that this is what most of you need to hear. It's going to work out the way that you want it to. It's going to be beneficial for you, and you're going to have better peace of mind because you've done it the right way. So maybe that's where the pay attention is. Maybe somebody's watching. Right, Capricorn. We've got the Temperance card here. That's about balance. It's about patience. It's about being grounded in reality. So I think you've just got to do, cross your T's, dot your I's, do everything the correct way this week, and it'll all be good. It'll all be good. Got the Four of Cups, the Seven, the Seven of Swords. So, Four of Cups is about not being quite happy with what you've got in front of you. And the Seven of Swords is about being sneaky. I'm going to have one more. King of Wands. I'm going to have one more because I'm just Ten of Cups. Oh, this isn't sort of going the right way for doing things right. Like I say, we've got Temperance. Temperance is about balance. So maybe it's about finding that balance, finding the balance, and actually, you've got this other opportunity. So maybe you might not be quite happy with the way that things are going, things that you're doing, that doing things the right way. Maybe you're like, oh, this isn't turning out the way I thought, but there's another opportunity there. You've got to reframe it. You're being offered that other single cup, another single cup that has got filled with happiness, filled with joy, filled with all the joyful things that you want. So maybe a slightly reframing of things, slightly shifting the way that you're looking at things, and realising that actually, yeah, you've got something amazing there. I think it's all about doing things down the line this week, and it may well not quite sit the way that you hoped it would with you, but you just have to reframe it and look at the other option that you've got. We've got the Seven of Swords there, the Seven of Swords. It is about being sneaky, but it's also about having a little bit of a plan of action, having a bit of a strategy. So I think you've got to, stick to a plan, stick to your plan, go with it, and know that it will turn out because you've got that other cup. Because we've got the Ten of Cups there. Ten of Cups, it's coming together. It's coming together. You've got all the opportunities for joy, for happiness, for all those lovely things coming your way because you're doing it the right way. You're doing it the right way, even though you might be really tempted to not. Stick to the plan, stick to your strategy, stick to your plan of action. You've had a warning there. Pay attention, someone's watching. And, it's about transformation, about releasing, about creating space, moving forwards. But, yeah, that's an interesting one, Capricorn. I'd love to know if it resonates with you. Please let me know down in the comments below. Are you going to do it the right way? Are you going to be a little bit sneaky? I'd love to know. Right, in the meantime, you take care of yourself. Stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, do it the right way, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.